Hello and welcome. It's fingers crossed this one works this evening. It didn't go very well last night. It all cut off. So that was my end, and we have some strong weather coming in. So fingers crossed it'll all be good. Right, as you can see from the title, I am going to be designing some bits and pieces that have been quite literally designed on graphs and all sorts of spreadsheets for the new Punisher and Blade. Annoyingly, last night I had the mock-up and I could show the camera what it looked like, but I have got it beside me. I've started to put the back in, so when a couple of people start turning up and all start rocking in and all that sort of good stuff, I will then start building, and then go from there. But I have jumped on early just to explain what the score is going to be. As always, we will talk about some theme park videos and stuff as well. That isn't going to be the main focus point for this evening. This evening we are just going to try and get done something, because we have so much to tie and design. So obviously I do all the theme park videos, as you can see in the plays that we've got Billund and Windsor up there. I've just sorted out going back to Billund at Christmas, which means I will get to see, fingers crossed, all of their Winter Village sets all set out in a really nice display, which they have at the Lego House, because they had that the other year, so I can film that for everybody. And I've also got the Dubai trip sorted for the Legoland Dubai, the water park over there, and some other theme parks as well. So I'm really looking forward to showing you all that side of stuff. So if you are watching this back in months and hours and days to come and all that sort of fun stuff, just hit the subscribe button, guys. It'll make a massive difference for the growth of the channel and the algorithm and all that sort of stuff. So if you can spread the love and share the word and all that sort of thing, fantastic. If it's something you don't want to do, it doesn't matter. Right, I will show you, as I will end up doing this a few times, so I do apologise, but like I said, I have gone slightly early. This is the design for what Mr. J. Dogwell had set up, and you can see the Punisher just at the bottom, just there, and then it wraps round and through, and he's got some nice sort of funky lighting and all that side of stuff, which is very effective. And this is a really nice one, because it's red on red with a translucent behind, so in on the photo so you can see just how effective that looks. So what we have in this photo is I've redone, but obviously you can't see that effect because it is light, so it is there, and the Punisher is there, and Blade is up there as well. And what I need to do, I need to carry on with the side piece, which is this bit. So this bit looks very effective, so we've got to carry on with something like that. I need to add a couple more effects in. I'm going to have some bits and pieces sort of sat down in front of that, but you can see on the back it's got a head and then some bloody stuff, and then on the other side it's got two rows of blood as well dangling off the side of the building. So we've got a group of 4 on that one. But that is what we're going to be doing today, and I've got to figure out how far it's going to come down, and then just figure out how much we can do and add in. So we will get on it, and we will see just what we can do. So I will carry on moving the bricks now, only because it might be quite tricky when everybody starts coming in. But yeah, it's going to look lovely and effective, with all the sort of the splatter, which is what everybody's really sort of after and wants, which I am more than happy to go with that. It's not an issue whatsoever. I will make one slightly longer than the other, so I will bring the camera over. Well, I'll move the camera over in a sec so you guys can actually see what is going on. And yeah, I am really tired today, so when this monster kicks in, we'll be absolutely living the dream. It's been a busy week, but we will soldier on. So I need to add in some effect underneath, and then add in the rest of that, and then that bit should be should be done. But yeah, I've got the scale for the back exactly the same as what you got in that photo. So the bit that I've just seen you, that scale is there or thereabouts exactly the same. I will show you all the bits and pieces are in, so I can spin that. I'll spin that around now so you can sort of see the corner. But those bits that I've shown you, that is what they are in, and we've been using these translucent red pieces to just to sort of make it nice and fancy. And if you saw the one that was on Monday, which took 3 hours to decide where something was going to move to, and then it didn't end up going anywhere that we said it was going to go. How this evening's going to turn out, I have absolutely no idea, because once we've got the side piece in, and once we've done all the other little bits and pieces, we then got to deal with all the water. We'll try and get a daredevil in there as well, because this is all obviously from the bugle. So I want to try and get all those bits and pieces in, and then yeah, we'll just sort of see where we can take it and see how far we can go. So if I can just get that bit of blood back in, would be absolutely perfect. It's just very difficult to get it in on the old roof. But people start getting notified now that I've gone live, so people will probably start coming in a minute. Oh, if I can get this done quickly. Oh, pressure. And if you are watching this and you've been watching the Villain versus Windsor playlists, who do you think's taking what at the moment? Who do you think's got the slightly better Halloween display, or slightly better just display in general? Oh, this one's been a bit tough. This one hasn't been very nice at all. Let's try again, shall we? I think that might be a good thing. Pull this out a bit more. Got it. There we go. Not quite long enough. Make your own jokes, but not quite long enough on that. I need more studs. So if you are watching this back, because I haven't done a Thursday one, and I haven't really given that many people massive amount of notice. But if you are watching this back, what are you currently doing in your city? Have you got lots of different bits and pieces that you are trying to do? Or are you stuck like certain people waiting for like tab orders and stuff to come in? Because there's nothing worse than not being able to find the bricks and just everything like that. So hopefully you're all healthy and well, and everybody is living the dream, and it's all going tickety-boo. Once I get this little bit in, I can then start on the bit that I thought I was going to start on first. I need more than that. Because that effect was really, really effective. Mr. Anthony King, how are we today? How is everything going? Are we good? Welcome, and welcome. What are you trying to order, dude? What are you trying to get? What bricks are you after? God, that's just jumped up from 2 people to 5. I think there's a bit of a delay. So people are starting to rock up. I'll show you the colourful photos again, which were found right at the very start. I've got one more effect to add in, and then we can get on with it. So what you looking for, Anthony? What are you trying to hunt down? Yes, good. Okay. Right, that is in. And come on. My wrist doesn't bend that way. Done. Okay, right, that can be pushed back, and we're good to go. So I will show you again for the guys that have just come in this one piece here. So you can see the frame that's been added in just there. Masonry, yeah, we've got there's plenty of masonry bricks there. Is that what you're after as well? Do you need the masonry bricks? So let me just show you the effect that has just been added in. Well, there we go. So that is what we are messing around with currently. We've just added that on the old ground level, which just looks smart. So we got the bricks in. The blood's in a slightly higher place now because we added the second piece on once we took those photos. But yeah, that's the plan of attack that we're going to be doing today. So let's hope we can just keep going. So what masonry bricks are you after? What colour? You after the sorry, what masonry brick? Are you after the sort of this colour, the tan, or are you after that greeny colour that they do? Because the masonry bricks go so quickly. They go so fast. I've got so many tiles that I cannot wait to either get back on this display. I've added that little bit in as well. So I've got somebody's head on the side, look, can you see? So we've got to try and get that moved over and get that done. And then we can try and add in the daredevil. Yeah, that looks all right. I just need to think, how many bricks is this going to be? It's going to be cool. J Toy Collection took matters into his own hands after what was the most random Monday Night Live after we went through all the theme park videos and things, and just went to town with it, which is cool. It worked. Well, it worked, shall I say, nicely. So what I need to do is tile all of that, and then figure out if we're going to make that as an L shape. Good evening, Mandy. How are we? We need to figure out if we're going to make this a L shape or if we are going to go all the way down. I think we might go all the way down. That might be a little bit easier, so they can't walk that way. Talking out loud, Mandy, I've got the I managed, after the mess of last night, I managed to get the back and everything in, so it was okay. And then just going to put the side wall in now, and then I can start tiling all the bits and pieces, which will be good. But have you heard anything else, Mandy? Have you heard anything from your order? And did you get any kip? Because I know you were exhausted yesterday. All right, that needs to move. But managed to put the Hulk smash in there for you, Anthony. Jay was very adamant that he wanted to put that in for you because he liked that idea so much. So he's made sure that's gone in there. Right, that is in to a degree, which looks smart. I need to figure out exactly where I'm going to put this head. Hulk hole, yeah. Yeah, I can tile, so that I don't mind. The Hulk smash is in, so we're living the dream. But ideas are typing on absolutely nothing. Ideas are welcome. So if you've got any ideas, write them in and get them down. I will, because I've added, obviously it's the wrong colour, but it'd be all right until I get another colour. I've added a head on the other way because I want Daredevil to be jumping, because we're having a talk. But what I need to know from you guys, and I would imagine Jamie might be in the chat. If not, he might be watching this back later on. I don't know how far to bring the alleyway round. So I've got to take all the other tiles up before then to add all the water and stuff in, so we can make it look really clean. But I don't know whether to make it as a Z. I don't know to make it equal sizes. Because that do perfect as well. That's, I didn't really want to move you, but let's get you over there. So there you go. So I need to add in some more effects. I don't know how long to make this. I don't know how far to come back. And then we've got the bits and pieces up there, which again I'll show you in a better picture. But I'm thinking Daredevil's going to go up here somewhere, and then I've got him ready to go with his noggin on, and I need to add in this on the side of the wall, so I can just put him on the side like that. Look, so that'll work. But how far down do we come? I think it looks effective enough. And obviously we'll sprinkle all the splatter on there, and you've got Blade doing his thing up at the top, and then you've got all the bits and pieces within. So I think it looks okay. But no, it's just a case of that extended piece that I've just put in. Do we just keep it to that scale? So that's the end of that scene, or do we try and connect it up? Because I am going to bring some water round. I don't know whether to make it like a dead end, and that might make it a little bit easier. So it's just like a complete L shape, or it just stays left open. But I'll tile everything first. You guys let me know what you think, because as it stands at the moment, we're doing good for space. I think I can get these. I need to get these characters in 1, 2, 3 and a head, and then I've got to put back the plates and stuff that I had to take up yesterday. But yeah, the shape thing again, Mandy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's just this bit. So yeah, it's going to look really good. I think it's going to look really, really smart. Yeah, that'd be a good. I don't know. The only thing is the Infinity. Well, I guess the Infinity Stones could have been used with these characters. Jay will know. But yeah, it's this bit. So if I do the overhead. Oh, there we go. You're still there. Good. So I do the overhead like that. It's just how far this bit comes down into the actual thing, or shall I just basically sort of put something there with some rubble and some blood leaking out of it, and it's all done. Because I could obviously just build a little wall to here, so you can sort of get in and out as that Z that we were talking about, or we can keep it as this L, or it's just open, and then the next bit carries on, and we've just got people running out from there. Mr. JD, welcome, sir. Welcome. Started to get all the bits in for you, dudes. I've got all the bits are going in. I've got to add a load of splatter. Just don't know how long to make this bit. That is the port of call at the moment. So, but we've got I've changed the details on the side a little bit, just so it opens it up for the building beside it a little bit more. And then the back looks cracking. So Jay designed all the bits and pieces at the back, and I've got the Daredevil character ready to go. Yeah, well, it's It's not. It's obviously the length of the shaft is always up for debate with everybody. That is always a debate that everybody has. But it's very much a case of, does it get blocked off, or shall I just wrap it round onto the other path where that Stan Lee was, and then, or just do they just literally come out from there and I just tile it a completely different color, and that sort of little things, it's completely own scene. It just depends on how far we want it to come down, and it's whatever. What does anybody else want in there? That's the other thing, because obviously we've got the Sandman scene done, we've got the Venom scene bit done, we've got the zombie Captain America thing that's going to go in with all the trees. That's going to be that way. But in this one area, we've got Blade, Punisher, and Daredevil's going to go in. So I don't know if that needs to be extended or it can just be left. Yeah. So, but when we get to that bit, that'll be the next port of call of what do we do. Because everything else looks absolutely spot on. So nothing else really needs to be changed. Got the fun and games of trying to wrap the water back around. So that'd be another good one to try and do and play with. But yeah, to try and get this tiled. Yeah, do a wrap around for the doodah. But I can just put some splatter in. I came up with a different effect as well, Joe. I know it's green, but I've got that with this head for the Daredevil bit. Try that. That's going to go in that little alleyway bit. But yeah, all good. So, Mr. Anthony King, did you have a good time in London today? Was it all successful and good? Did it work, or was it a bit? Was that your video looked absolutely ridiculously busy? Stop it. Yeah, your video looked nuts. Well, this is the thing. Hawkeye could have his own nest elsewhere, so we can add in all those sorts of characters in a different place. But yeah, it just very much depends on what you guys think should be next and how it comes down. So yeah, we just need to think that bit through, and then we'll be okay, because 5 tiles won't be an issue. Yeah, Hawkeye can go. He can go anywhere, really. Hawkeye can go anywhere at all. But yeah, get your ideas in. And Jay, well done, sir. So these are the pictures. I'll show you these again. These are the photos that was taken at Jay's. And these, obviously, it's got all the effects and stuff in. I'm going to have a person sat on the floor, Jay, as well, with no noggin on. So, but yeah, did good. Bit of a pain in the backside to do, because I had to take it all apart and then build it backwards, because where it is, I can't get my hand behind the back. So that's not ideal. But we did it. We're all right. We'll soldier on. But yeah, alleyway, water, and what comes next, because somebody's going to go, you can put that there. I'm going to change a bit of the water in the middle and add in that sort of effect, bit more of a rippler on there. So that'd be good fun. But yeah, to get this tiled, I couldn't tile it before because I wasn't 100% sure where the wall was going to go. But where do you want Hawkeye to go, Mandy? And anybody else that's watching this back? So I know if Saturday Av watches this back, he'll be screaming at the thing, because he's a Hawkeye fan. I don't own a Hawkeye, and Anthony spotted Jay the Hulk smash. He's spotted that bit. in the shot for 6 minutes, queued for half an hour. Ouch. That's a quick in and out, that is. Yeah. where do you want him, Mandy? Where do you want him to go? I know Jay's a massive Hawkeye fan. Absolutely monumental Hawkeye fan is Jay, so he'll want Hawkeye in. Oh, crunch, click and crack. That is really quick. Six. You must have had a plan of attack in there, Anthony. You must have been like grab, snatch, and go. Did they have a lot of stock in there, or was there nothing? I'm guessing the bricks that you wanted as well, they didn't have on the pad wall. Obviously, you said you want masonry bricks. So I'm guessing they didn't have what you wanted, which is never ideal. Very lucky to get these bricks, to be honest, because just happened to be the store that they just happened to be at the store. So yeah, it was a bit of fluke with that. Better luck than judgment is definitely that. Any good? Okay. Fair enough. Mr. JD, you've gone very quiet, so I'm guessing you're not here. You're choking on something because you literally said you have no words, and now you've gone very, very quiet. So I'm assuming Jay's no longer with us. He's come to check out his handiwork, and then he's going to put a nice effect, if I may say so myself, for the footpath, which I'll show you guys in a second. Well, I'd like to think it's a nice effect. I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that knows that they can do it a little bit better. I'm really doing this bit first because I can reach it. Have it. Yes, there we go. Happy with that. Oh, that's right, Joe, as long as you're about cooking away. Right, that's the path of tiles, which I think looks quite nice. Well, what do we think? That all right? Happy with that? That's going to be the Punisher bit. So that'd be nice to get some. There we go. I'll spin you around a little bit so you can kind of see. Yeah, I'm going to put the red sprinkles on it, but I want to try and get we've got one effect on the wall to do, and then there's one sat on the floor. Thinking of having this one sat on the floor with the axe, with the head on the floor, with the head splurting out, and then just drips about. But I was thinking of just having that sort of. I'm too sure where. I was going to put it up against the back wall, but I'm not too sure if that would work. That go. We could do that. And we could do... Got an idea of how to block it off without putting actually anything else in there. I can just put a figure there with no head on, and it'll block it off. So that'll be fine. So nobody can actually get in there, and it'll keep it all nice and open. So that'll be that display done. Okay, like that. Right, need the main. How high do you want Daredevil, Jay? Are we talking high, or are we talking the next tier up? You got like top, middle, more level. And anybody else? How high do you want Daredevil? Because Daredevil's not going to be chasing the cowboy. I have moved Miles and Gwen. So these figs from the Daily Bugle, they are attacking the orangest red panda you've ever seen in your life. So it's a fox. And Cowboy Dave is singing his way out of trouble. Use a stud shot wall and make a transparent stick thing, then connect. Yeah, because I can put Daredevil on a load of red, and he could be stood on a load of red. So it looks like he's stood on a pile of... These things are so hard to hold on to. Thought it might be stuck to his nunchucks, but that's no good. Yeah, but I'm not too sure how high to plonk him up. So he can either go at the bottom level there. He can go high. I mean, he can have his back turned and he's about to pounce on somebody else. Because the effect that I need to add in will be dangling off the side like that, for example, because it'll be pinned to the wall. And then I just need to figure out where that goes. But yeah, having that there, I think that works. Just sat on the floor because it blocks it all off, keeps it all open. You can see everything. But yeah, just need to figure out where Daredevil goes and how I can get that other one into the wall. Do apologise if the internet freezes ever so slightly, because like I said at the start of the live, the weather has got very, very strong. So fingers crossed, it doesn't affect things too badly. Well, hopefully we can get away with it, and everything should be absolutely splendid. Hopefully. That will stay there. That will stay there. Perfect. Right. It's a good point, King. It's a good point. I see what you did with that. It is true. He is. Right. So hopefully, we should still be nice and strong with that. Right. Carrying on. Right. Let's get Daredevil placed first. Ideas for the next thing. That's what I'm going to need to know. That looks fine like that. I've got him up in a pose that Jay sort of wanted, legs sticking out and all that good stuff. We can go over the top with that. That can be stuck on there. Does anybody know if a kingpin exists? Because I know Jay has done a huge amount of research, and as far as he can gather, there is not a kingpin available. But I think if Kingpin is going to be in the new Hawkeye thing on Disney, then you're going to be able to get a Kingpin in Lego. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, answers on a postcard, please. Again, if you're watching this back, please let me know in the comments below, because a kingpin would be perfect. Not too sure. That's a shame. I need that iron. That's what I need. Trying to be clever and it's not really working. Shock and horror. I think I can do it. Oh, I just knocked him over. No, it's annoying that because if his figure doesn't exist, I think it will after this though. I think they will after they do Hawkeye. I think he will exist. Yeah, I think. Hang on. Right, that bit doesn't look too bad. Don't know if I got too much decapitation. I think I might have, to be honest, but you guys wanted it, so there we go. So I need to know what length you want, Mandy. But there's a little head just dangling off the wall. Obviously, Punisher ready to jump down. I suppose I could have another figure stood on the wall with a head. Maybe I could put the boss there instead. So I've got his head dangling off there, but I don't think I like that. What do we think? Too much decapitation? I think so. I think he needs to be attacking the boss. I think that's what needs to happen, because that one is supposed to be. Oh, yeah, be back with me. That is supposed to be the main thing. So let's sort this out quickly. And he can stand on the wall like he's going to get jumped on. Yeah, because this one has a different torso. He's got yellow hands. All the others don't. So they all match. They've all got match. Obviously, this has got the same head style. It's how they fold them in the box, isn't it? It's how they fold them in. Which isn't ideal for you, sir, if you want a nice thing. There we go, that'll do. He's on the wall instead, head's on the side, laughing. How much splatter do we put on? Let me know before I do it, because it's going to be a pain to get it all back up. And then that'll be that bit done. Then I can attach all the bits and pieces. And who's got what for food? Mandy, what are you stuffing your face with this evening? Who's having what? Tell me, and tell me. I want to know. I want to know. But yeah, it's never ideal when you open up the instructions and they're not. At least you can still read them though. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the greatest if they'd been ripped or anything. But it happens, I guess, doesn't it? It happens. Right, I've got that bit. In. That bit's done. I'll get some more tiles down. And then all the tiles that are down on the floor I can reuse, because that's the ones that I need to I need to reuse. For the guys that are here, I can't see who you are until you're in the chat. So if you're just listening away, hello, hope everything is okay. And for those guys that have liked the video, thank you very much. And if you've just subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. It means a lot, and it does mean next year I can really go full pace at all, which will be brilliant. Oh, what did you have, Mandy? And what donut are you gonna have? 8 hours ago? Oh, of course, you're ahead, aren't you? You're in the future. You're in the future. Right, so I'm about to put the splatter down, but do I get your approval for this? Does that look all right for the Daredevil scene? About to jump on the boss. And then you've got the guy decapitated on the floor. That better? Let me know, let me know, let me know. So I can add, obviously, all the sprinkles and everything on. I've got plenty of them. I've got a tub of them, haven't I? So there's a tub of good stuff in there that we can do. But I just need to add a load of sprinkles down, and I might just get some more figs to add in to there. But that is how that is looking currently. But are we happy with that layout? Are we happy with how Daredevil is? Mr. JD, are you happy? And then I can just start getting these tiles up and then rearrange it. Yeah, chocolate donut. Oh, have it. Lego food chocolate. Or chocolate Lego. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think it's probably more dominant chocolate than Lego over here, aren't we? I think. You have to stuff your face soon, Mr. King. Then I have to have a nibble. You guys are happy with it? Remember, it's your build, Mr. JD. This is your little baby and project along with everybody else. Happy with that? So obviously, like I said, I'm going to add the sprinkles in, so that'll make it a bit different. And then that way, what I can do without having to put the risers and everything in, like the little steps, I just have figures laid down on the floor. If we think it needs more, if not, it can just be splatter everywhere. But I think Daredevil jumping down onto somebody from the wall, I think that looks okay. And then the Punisher obviously shooting everybody in the bottom and top window, then Blaze going across the top as well. Yeah, I think that'll be. I think that looks fine. I think that looks okay. See guys watching this back that aren't here yet, like Killian and Saturday Av and Jada and everybody, they might have some other ideas for, because what would be quite nice if these pieces that I've got two of, where they've got the double bit on, I just need the one. If that was just in the wall and it was tan, I would then just be able to have those bits stuck out the wall for like extra effect. But I can't. I haven't got the ones I need, and obviously they're in the wrong color. So I think people's OCD would go mental if I had that in. All right, dude, no worries. Well, as long as you're happy with how I got the Punisher set up, then enjoy your munch, and then we'll carry on as a group. So as long as that's got Mr. JD's approval, we can move on. Enjoy your food. What are you having, Jay, before you go? What are you going to stuff your face with? Mandy's having a donut. I've got a monster and an arrow. That's my that's my healthy dinner. Monster and an arrow. Have it. How shall I sprinkle these in? Shall I do the whole stupid thing? How much do we want? A lot? A little? Big chunks, small chunks, full-blown splatter? How much splatter do we want? Because there's a fair bit in here. What do we think? Mandy, Anthony, what are we rating? God, if I drop them, I'll cry. I got big and small chunks in there. Shall I just throw them about? There, I found the one. Or do we not have the big chunks in and just have the small bits? Right, they're big. They're small. I've got a load of those red crystals. So yeah, done. That'll do. Perfect. Green light, red light. Yeah. Well, it's just a lot of red light at the moment, Mr. King. That is in. That is done. Happy with that. I'll put some more of these sprinklers up, and then I think people get the idea. I did try the orange yesterday, and the orange doesn't fit, which is a bit annoying. I wanted to try and add in some flame effect, and I couldn't, so not ideal. Oh, that's falling in. But I think that looks all right. I think we're happy with that. I don't know how many times I'm going to say I think that looks all right. I'm sure somebody will change their mind and want something slightly different. But I just need to get the one more bit on there. Right, let's have a look. What do we think? That look okay? Are we happy? I know my shadow's in the way, which doesn't help, but are we all right with the sprinkle? That is a head there. So I think that's okay. Time to move on then. No complaints. Nobody said anything, so we are good. We'll see how long. Well, that's going to stay there for ages now because we've got so much more to do. That will just stay. Right, let's get these. I need to get right there. Weren't part of this display, so that needs to go up there. And I have got these I need to add back in. So yesterday, because it was me and Mandy, Jada was in. Jay was in quickly. I had to rip all of these up. I've got to get these back down first, and then we'll know exactly where we're at then, which will be very helpful. So that's that one in. Tiles are down. Path is that one went there. That one went there. That connected into the water. Done. Right. Okay. Shaft is staying that long because nobody's saying about increasing the length of, so that can just stay as it is, which is perfect. We don't have to increase that alleyway whatsoever. Water. I'm tempted to add in the water around the. As the building sits, I've got a gap on the left and right of it, and obviously the water is in the middle. Do I feed in the water from the left-hand side and bring it into the middle, or should I feed the water in from the right-hand side and bring it into the middle? What do you guys and ghosts think? What do you reckon would look a little bit better? It needs to be. I can actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I can feed the water in that way, or I can just tile them up. I think I might tile it from that way and bring the water in from the other. I'm not really too sure. I can't really do too much of that gap. If you have no idea what I'm going on about, then never mind. I'm sure if it doesn't look good enough, somebody will let me know and we can change it at some point. But anybody made any more decisions about the big 3 that are going to be coming out at the start of the month? I think people really are going wild for this Home Alone set. Yeah, anybody made any more decisions on the sets that are going to be coming out? Mandy, have you made a decision on your chocolate donut? Or have you already eaten your donut? Mr. Lego King himself, have you decided what you're going to have to stuff your face with? And how you were saying right at the start of the live, dude, that you needed some masonry bricks, but how many do you need? How many would you need? That could possibly work. No, I'm just playing now. Just playing. Do you want me to move you so you can see? Would that be a little bit? That'd be a little bit better. So it saves me. What does this look like? Can you see? So that's what we're aiming for. Obviously, that's also just some splatter. That's your head. Didn't go well for her, so that's that bit in. And then this bit is I can just tile this the darker grey look, so it will split it up, and that can just be more usable. And I'm just got to figure out how much I bring this water round, and if I connect the water up down the side behind him. So answers on that postcard, please. And I need to sort out the water as well for the bit in the middle, because it's all a bit lump. It needs to be lumpy bumpy, doesn't it? We don't want it flat. So this bit, I need to make it a bit more textured, like that. Does that work? That breaks the colour up nicely. I will, don't worry, I will add some. I'll add some masonry, like loose masonry bricks and bits and pieces. I don't know whether to make it rubbly or just make it clean. I don't know whether to have the effect of it shot up and the blood splatter on there, or if that's just its own completed section. And can you guys hear me clear enough with the camera facing that way? Is that all right? I think the mic on this is built into the front, so I don't want you guys to have no idea what I am saying. Are we all good? Everything going? Time's ticking up. I think everybody's still there. I think we've just gone quiet, which is Ari. Yeah, that looks effective enough. Split up around the water. Just not 100% sure. How to bring it round now. Yes, Roger, over, loud and clear, over. Happy days. Good. That is good. That is good. Right, I'm going to tile this side. So I'm going to tile beside Saturday Ave, and that'll just be its own section. This could be its own section here, but then I need to get the water from here down to the bottom, which I have to then move the camera for. But yeah, I think that should be. Yeah, I just bring it. Just bring it out like that. That's what I shall do. But ideas, launch them away. Let me know. What figures are we missing, and what do we need to add into this display? And also, guys, thank you very much for sharing all those bits and pieces. I put a little reel up showing all the videos and things that are available. Massively appreciate it to everybody that put it in their story and stuff like that. And those bricks are up for grabs. Those six bricks. Obviously, they're going to come in handy for the games and stuff that we're going to be playing as well, aren't we? So, right, that bit is in. So that bit looks nice. That bit down the side, I'm thinking water. I'm thinking grey on the white line. Hang on, that way. I'm thinking grey on the white line, and then a double water. To a certain point, and I might do grey and blue as like stepping stones. I think that would work okay. But I just don't know how much to sort of change and adapt with regards to the water that's already in there. Because if I'm going to do that, I need to bring this round in the light. No, come on, your axe is in the way. And then from here, do I have it double deep, or do I just go thin with the water there? And then I think I'll probably make it double. I'll make it double deep coming around the building, and it can feed in. Because what I can obviously do, if required, is I can do like a stepping stone effect, which I think would look quite smart. Does that work? If we can get away with having that, it means we've still got a bit of path in. Looking at that, I can then make that, because if I go there, it's going to be too narrow, I think. Oh, that'll be all right. What do we reckon? Mandy, I need to know what that donut's like. I'm more concerned about how well your how nice your donut tastes. Let me know. Yeah, tempted to make that bit like that. I think that looks quite smart. I want to keep this pattern. Keep that pattern going. I'm going to need to figure out that goes there. That'll be the maximum it will be, because that would then be in line with that, and I can fill that gap in, and then it can spit back out. That makes sense, everybody? Are we happy with that? People are like, what are you going on about? Let's replace them with the light grey, and then they can step over them, and then it's a full loopy doodah round, isn't it? Perfect. Now, can I get away with how much raised effect do we want? Is that picking it up on the camera? Yeah. How much are we feeling? How much rapids do we want, guys? Can't get that bit off. How big an area do we make the texture? Because we said about putting a water fountain or something in there, but I think realistically this might just be a little bit easier. Maybe just do that bit. Make it that shape. What do you think? Yeah, okay. All right, let's do this. Mandy, you're worrying me that you choked on your donut. I'm thinking something has happened. That or the chat's not working, one or the other, because you never go this quiet for this long. Somebody always says something. If you are watching this through the YouTube link and you can only listen to me but you can't speak, then please just let us know. I'm going to move that over so I can just get the tiles off, and then I'll put you back so you can actually see what is going on, because I need to get the thing on there and move some tiles around. So you've got to look at my ugly mug again for a second. One more brick for a fountain. What do you mean? Oh, so Mr. Saturday F, how are we, dude? How are we? Right, I better move the camera back. That always happens. Just move it over. No, I'll move it. I'm moving back. Right, so, sir, we have got this scene set up. That's how that's going to work. And now I've just got to figure out, I've just added in this tiling here and wrapping it around and up to where you've fallen over, but that's where you're going to be getting your photo taken. Jinty, yo, how are we? So yeah, I just need to, with the textured water, just figure out how much I put in. I'm thinking of just doing this sort of bit in the middle for the texture. But yeah, that's the shape. So it looks okay. And then we've got all the effects in the windows. I will show you now again. Now Daniel and Jinty has just turned up. I'll show you the picture that I took with some proper effective lighting. Let me get you straight. I went over there Saturday, but it was done on two boards as like a mock-up template, and then ripped it back off. But yeah, literally all the back and the whole front with the Hulk smash is basically brick for brick what Jay did. So yeah, it looks perfect. The only thing that I've tweaked is just the side bit. But he had designed, so we had these translucent pieces in, so you can see how effective the lighting is with the trans. And let's get back over. That's the one, and then that's down the alley. So that's the head and the body is what you can see behind the glass, but this camera's not picking it up very well. But that's what that looks like. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of an L, and then all I've done, I've just added the decapitated person with the axe just to block it off. So obviously nobody will how far to go down. But yeah, we think it looks, well, hopefully everybody agrees, think it looks okay. So so I've got a notification saying that the new video's just gone live. So that can That can wait. I'll put that back. Put that back there. But yeah, it's I think it looks all right. How Ginty? How are we? Yeah, that lighting's not mine. That's how Jay's got his toy room, which looks super effective. Yeah, Jay's got all the multicoloured lights that you can add in, which always looks brilliant. Right, so going back to this water, then I'm going to do that effect with the water. Choppy just in the middle, or doing it choppy the whole thing? Because I need to know now how much we put in, because I think it would look lovely. How are you getting on with your bits and pieces, Ginty? Mandy went off to get a donut and is either in a food coma now, she's got a food baby, or she's just fallen asleep face first into the donut, but she is somewhere about. So Lego student is in the chat. Oh, Mr. King. Mr. King. It just stripped it down. I ended up just stripping it down in the end, because it had to be built in reverse. So that was built where you could twist the whole plate round and obviously do it and then add the bits in. But I actually had to do like the supporting structure first, then build the walls in front of it, because obviously this is on it's on one of those massive base plates, isn't it? It's on one of those. So it didn't have I didn't have massive amount of room to play with. But yeah, it's done the trick. I think it's come out nicely. The bit, obviously the biggest, not a massive thing, but most of a lot of the tiles had to come up. I've moved some of the water and brought it this way ever so slightly. But yeah, it's annoying. I did a live yesterday, started to do a live yesterday, and you saw it on the two base plates. So it was just on these two, and did potentially think that you could just be able to take it off in one piece. But because the bricks how the bricks were connected, I couldn't sort of just flop it over to take it all out. But yeah, I think it's come through really well. Joe's done a really good job just designing that sort of thing. But like I said, it looked absolutely nothing like what we all spoke about. And it ended up having a second tier because the blade bit's now in it. We didn't put a roof on it. But there is room. I've just started to add in all the sprinkle effects. So we can add in some more messy stuff, which would be good. But I just need to know how much to do. But yeah, we got Daredevil, Punisher, and Blade all in the same setup, which I think looks really, really effective. I will go back over there now, and you can have a look, and then I can read all the comments that are coming through. So hang on. So if I get the tripod set up, so that's what it looks like. Let me get you in. So I'll let you guys soak that in quickly. Yeah, we say hello to Mandy, and then when she either wakes up from her food coma, she can let you know. But yeah, I think it looks nice. So is everything all right with Ginty? Everything all right with Saturday Ave? Mr. Lego King has had a fantastic day at the Lego shop. Yeah, the Monday was funny, but yeah, it's not far off, to be fair, because I would have just done it the other way with the alleyway going down into that corner. But as it stands, we've got it going across and forward. But what it does allow is to the right-hand side, so where the Stan Lee cameo is, I'm going to grey it on the inside and have a double water coming through. And then we can have like a stepping stone effect just in front, just down there, look, where it can just be a bit of water, a bit of stepping stone, and then it will add it into this water. You can see, just started to put the choppiness in. But I was thinking of just doing the choppiness that big, unless you think I should make it more choppy. All good in the hood. Happy days, Ginty. We like that. As long as you're healthy, that's the main thing. And then we've got all the blood sprinkly effects in there, and then we've got some rather good scenes up in there. So you can see Blade is about to go hammer and tong on everybody, or has already, and you can see missing heads and that, all that good stuff. And then we've just done this bottom piece here. We've just added that in, but we didn't know whether to, because it is up for debate still. It's up for a master debate if you want this out further, but I don't think it needs to be discussed anymore, to be fair. I think that's okay. But yeah, you got all the blood and the sprinkly effects and sort of dangling down, and when that gets backlit. But I can add more. Obviously, I've got loads and loads of these, so I can add a lot more in if need be. Now, all that blue is the water effect, so I can add in all the gory pieces all at the same time. But I'll let you guys quickly soak that in. Anything you think I should add next, let me know, and then I know exactly what the score is going to be. You guys have a quick chit chat with yourselves, and I'm going to have a quick drink. But yeah, if you think it's all right, then we are absolutely laughing, and it works perfectly, perfect for me. But if you don't think it looks all right, then obviously I can change it accordingly. So yeah, let us know. But we good? Carry on. Lots of everything in there. Yeah, lots of all sorts going on, which is always good. Right, I'll move that before people think I've frozen. But people are happy. Everybody's happy. Happy. Good. Good, and good. Right, let's get you locked back into place so you don't fall over. Nicely and splendidly before. Yeah, I'll carry on meshing. That's what I'll quickly show you, just so you know. So I'm gonna bring the water down. Is that enough? Is that enough choppy stuff? A Lego cube to Marvel. Yeah. If you can design it, dude, or just like draw it up for me, I can add it in wherever. Because if you want it sort of like that big, that's not a problem. But do you want the cube up high, or do you want it on sort of ground zero? How do you want it? But I'll get that water in now. If I do that, can you kind of see what's going on? No, I just add a little bit of choppiness in the middle, I think. Just for that effect rather than anything else, and because I've got the pieces. And then I add in the odd one here and there when it comes to doing whatever. So yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, smaller lake, that is fine. But yeah, the Windsor Part 4 Park Tour went live today, and that is by far their best bit of the park, right down by the Enchanted Forest. So if you guys get a chance to watch that at some point, and then the Miniland battles will start Monday or Tuesday. So I've got some special videos for you over Halloween, and then the park competitions can start, which will be good. Just DM me, dude. Just let me know what it can go. I am thinking of, because like I said, I've got a table and a half really, because where I've got you set up is just on a table, but I've got a full table to my right, and I've got half the table behind this. It's got nothing on it. I've got lots of plants and stuff, Ginty. So what I was going to add, I've got a load of pond plants, and I've got the old-fashioned three 3-tier jobby with which I can add all the actual flower ends on, so they're done. I'm scared not watching it in the dark. Yeah, see, they didn't have any ivy. I think maybe for the, we're going to have the zombie tree thing. I was thinking of adding a load of plants and shrubbery into that. And then maybe at one end, or it's sort of in the middle, making a little bit of a wall and adding in some ivory on that, because it would all be overgrown. Whereas that building is it looks new, but it's been smashed. I don't know if the ivy would work on that bit. But if we brought, you can see on the camera, can't you? So where we've got this bit going in and we've got all these trees, if we build up a smaller wall, say like here in the middle, and then we can put all the plants and everything off it. Because so say for example, it goes just like that, and then we build them up, and then I've got all the plants, and so I've even got circular bits. So I've got the brown and red circles in there, and then in there I've got loads and loads of pink. There's pink and purple, or pink and sort of like an ivory color of the lily pads that you can add the bits in, and then you've got, like I said, you've got the 3-tier plants. But yeah, the ivory dropping down would be really, really smart. But though with those circular bits, I want to add them in somewhere. So it's sort of like more of a stepping stone bit around. So to be fair, I could actually add the water around those stepping stones instead of doing half and half. That might work. Yeah, see, I'm definitely going to do that because Killian, the main man himself, sent a photo of the perfect size gates, which are the ones from the Monster Fighter house. So if I can find those gates, I think maybe here we could add the gates into the side, because obviously at the moment it's a road and then it goes into, I've just blocked it off with a bit of dirt, and then we've got the walkway around into the bugle. But if we put either some gates this bit, or we put them sort of smack in the middle here, I think that would look really, really, really smart. But yeah, he came up with he found them, was like, this will be the perfect scale. So I just need to find the pieces. But again, it's just where we put them and where we locate them. Yeah, so the park area will be that's going to be like a zombie chase scene, Ginty. So we've got these cool zombies. I've got a couple of these, and they're going to be walking through on here. Obviously, they'll just be going through, and then we'll have all the trees set up, and then around in really build that up. But I like the fact of maybe having a gate in the middle, because all we've done, we've got the zigzag bit at the edge where I'm going to put the trees, and I've blocked it off with a bit of dirt and some water, so it looks like nobody can get into that bit anyway. But it's just quite nice to try and zone all those different bits and pieces off. So fingers crossed. Again, all the ideas are smashing and more than welcome. Can I get to the pieces that I need? No. Am I going to pour them into this lid and drop them all on the floor? Yes. How steady is my hand? Oh, like a glove. Check that out. Oh, that's naughty. That is naughty. On it. See, there you go. Look, that's the sports massage coming into play. That is. Still can't get to them. They're still buried in there. Come on. We'll try a more drastic approach. In a bag. In the bag they go. This is what I do now, drop them all over the floor. But yeah, I think it'll be spot on. Yeah, Killian sent me a message, and I think those gates will be absolutely perfect. Or I just open up the Monster Fighters set. I just use the gates that are in there obviously don't use the whole thing, but I could just use the gates that are in there. Oh, there we go. Look at the colour. Beautiful. Nice and shiny. And a bag of red. Good. And the green that are in there were meant to go in there because I need them for the effects. All right, we can carry on. Fantastic. So you've missed the food, Ginty. I've missed the food. You've missed the conversation about food. I don't know if Saturday Av will be stuffing his face yet, but what are you going to be demolishing this evening? Yeah. I'll put them in that. I'll put them in that bag. I'll just split them all up because I do that with those as well. I will split them up so it'll just be a little bit easier. But I could do that. To be fair, on Monday evening for the first like half hour before everybody turns up, so I can separate that other tub with the flowers, put them into bags and things, and that way I can just talk about the theme park bits, and will be good. Cobwebs, Ginty, that's a stunning idea. Hang on, how big are cobwebs though? Because I got given as a free scoop all of the I got a load of spiders' webs, loads and loads and loads of them. So if you can think where I can put these, then let me know. But yeah, I've got some bits and pieces there. Got all the colourful tiles. Yeah, we've got stuff that we can play with, that's for sure. But ideas. But yeah, Saturday, Av, you're in the corner still, obviously getting your photo taken, so you're in, so that works fine. And then I'll just split that up. So yeah, we've got like complete zonal coming on now, which is good. But ideas are always welcome. Building that Santa sleigh. That looks a beautiful set, that. Absolutely beautiful. So obviously Preston Bills has just done it as well, haven't they? So it looks it does look really good. Oh, there we go. Anthony and Saturday Av is on it. Ginty might be on the wine. Potentially. I am slightly concerned about Mandy's health over this donut. Guaranteed she's fallen asleep. What's the odds? Did she eat? What I want to know, did she even eat the donut? Or did she not make it to the donut bit? That's looking quite smart, if I do say so myself. That one, no. He jinxed it then, he put it in the wrong place. Right, I will be moving you back over in a second. Yeah, a lot of people said that they start building their Christmas displays up on the 1st of November. I'm going to start on the 1st. And then it should all be ready then to be, I can then start displaying it on the 1st of December, which will be good. I couldn't make it over Christmas and then have it on display for a couple of days. It wouldn't look right. But I am still really intrigued to know what people are going to be doing with their Home Alone set, because it is just permanently Christmas. So I wonder if people are going to get a separate roof on it, do what they did with the leaves. I don't know. Right. This is this for this. Bit of texture, does that look all right? No, get it done, Anthony. Don't worry about it. Get it done. But Happy for texture. As I got my arm in the way. Like, you can't see anything. Oh, and I said it, but I didn't really show it. They've moved. So Miles and Gwen have replaced the Daredevil thing. So they are being used. That means the park bench is free. So they're both going to be doing a runner. But yeah, I think that looks okay. But yeah, for a bit of texture. Ooh, nice. Yes, Ginty. I'm gonna have to think how I can do that, because the web is quite a chunk. It's a chunky monkey, that web, so I'm not 100% sure how I can attach. But yeah, I think that'll be good. I think though, Anthony, that you could make some serious mocks out of that Titanic though, because if you imagine having the boat split with all of this effect behind it, and then, or even if it's in a dock and somebody made a minifigure scale dock to go with the boat. I know the boat's micro scale, but I think you could do some really nice things with it. And to be fair, it is a lot of money, but it's still cheaper than the Star Wars sets. So I was thinking about that the other day, actually, that it's a lot of pieces, but it's a huge amount of money. But yeah, you got the obviously you got the Titanic, the UCS Batman coming out, and then the Home Alone set coming out. So yeah, plenty to lose your mortgage over. We can make a micro battleships. That'll do. Got to start thinking of games that we're going to be playing soon as well. When we get a couple more people into the lives, it'll be I'll start thinking of some other games to do. That'll be good fun. Right, get that up, get that one down. Do you prefer the camera here, or do you want it on my noggin? I don't really care, to be honest. That's going to have to, I think that'll come off. I'm going to need a single stud for that one. Or am I? Hang on. Oh, no. There we go. Well, that one doesn't come off. And I go all the way up. My studs is there. 1, 2, 1. Oh, amazing. No, laughing. We can get that in. The actual Lego set built is taller than Anthony. That is quite funny. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? But I think if you were to build, if you were to have it sort of broken up, and then you had minifigures away from it, like in the water, or even if it's just at the dock and you had people at the dock rather, if it's not on the boat, I think you could make it look minifig scale. But if you put a minifigure on the boat, then I think obviously it's going to be well out of proportion. To be fair, Anthony, I genuinely thought that it was going to look like, oh god, it's going to be one of those to build, but because it looks like it's very much like the Harry Potter castle with regards to the bits in the middle, I don't think it's going to be that boring to build because it's got all the internals in. I thought, it's just going to be a shell and it's just going to be massive, but because it's different colours, but obviously it splits into 4, doesn't it? And in the bits in the middle, like the engine bay looks really interesting to build. The boats and everything look really interesting. The boats, the extra life boats and the beds look really interesting. But it's very much a case of where would you put it? It would literally have to be either a display piece, or you would have to have a table, and build around it, and then sort of make it part of a dock or something like that. But I would, if I ever got it, which I'm not going to, but if I ever got it, it would be years until I built it, I would imagine. But yeah, I don't know. Right, so I have tied in that water. So I just need to figure out what bit I'm going to take off. I've got to figure out how I'm going to connect it. Now, because of Ginty, who's probably not here, she's probably gone off for a soak or something. Because she said about these pieces, I wonder if we could get away with using these as stepping stones. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, just knocked the wall off. I wonder if we can use them as... It's annoying it's 3 and not 4, because I could have done that all the way down. I'm just going to try something, and then you guys let me know what you think. Because I could potentially get that to work. But obviously, please do entertain yourselves, obviously. Don't you have to most of the time. Yeah, I think it's a very, very much of a history piece, isn't it? I'm surprised that they've done it, but to be fair, I think it looks amazing, to be honest. But at the same time, it is very much a case of what and where and how do you display it. But they must have done a survey. They must have done something to think it's gonna be a good one. So yeah, I'll have to wait and see. Because it's a bit like the Colosseum. A lot of people are like, oh no, they're never going to get that Colosseum, and then all of a sudden, it was because they did that promo video at Christmas, didn't they? Then all of a sudden, it was like, oh, that looks amazing, lit up, and it looks very effective as a display piece. It might get people talking. Where did that actually go now? Look at this guy. I don't even know where that went. There we go. Okay. Very true, Ginty. Instead of getting a rubber dinghy, I could just jump on that instead, and we'll be absolutely laughing. Does that look absolutely dreadful? Oh, you can't even see it. I wonder if I put too much water in there. What do you think? I don't know if that's really got the desired effect that I was hoping for, to be fair. Obviously, I would. Oh, that nearly hit you and me in the face then. Just connect the water up to it. But what do we think? Shall I just keep it as that and build the stepping stones? Or do we go grey, water, grey, and then just keep it as it was, and then add them in somewhere else? I think we might add them in somewhere else. They look a little bit lost there. I think that absolutely magnificent idea has just fallen straight on its face, because it looks dreadful. Could you imagine though how many pieces? Oh, hello, you okay? Could you imagine how many pieces you would have to make that? And I wonder what the cost would be to make that as well. Are you wonky? There we go. I'll be sat like that. Yeah, it's, I think there'd be a lot of people get it. I wonder which one sells out first. I want to say Home Alone will, but I don't know. I think, you know what people are like. I think they'll all sell out. I think people will just be craving them and want them, and they'll just get them. I think they'll just get it straight away. I think. I think I'm dribbling with this now. Dribbling away. Yeah, okay. I think we're there. I think we've got it. Well, I was going to add in, I do it this way, look. I change it up a smidge. Because that was always going to be the problem with the with this. But if I do it this way instead, it will actually look a little bit smarter. It just means you can step over the water. But I'll show you. I will show you the way. And the water will come out there. So this is the other option. So we've got that. And then it just goes up right down the side and out shot. So there is that option. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better than the stepping stones thing. I think. Yeah, I think the Home Alone one will. Yeah, I think to be fair, I think the Home Alone probably will sell out the quickest. It'll be an interesting one though. It'll be an interesting thing of who's got what stock left where, because you might find in certain parts of the country it will sell out slightly differently. So you just have to wait and see. It's saying the cable is the connection's unstable, but I've got full signal, so I don't know. Not 100% sure what's occurring with that, guys. So hopefully it's working okay, or you're on a delay, but we'll see. I did give a warning at the start that it might get a bit emotional. Yeah, because that'll go like that, that'll go like that, that'll then be double all the way down, which will look smart and effective. That's what I want. That's right, as long as there's no issue. I think where the GoPro's on a really long cable, I don't think the data rate's quick enough when I move you, and it doesn't like it. So if I get a quicker like a 3.0 USB or something stupid like that, I think it'll keep up with it a little bit better. So but it seems to be behaving so far. But the weather this way isn't great. Ginty, have you got I was about to say, have you got bad wind? Have you got strong wind with you? And I've got a lot of white. What can I use these white 1x2s for? What do we reckon? I want to try and make a little bridge as well. I think that'd be nice. Sorry, King, I've just seen your thing there. The queue for the Batman DC car Avenger set, long queue and long set and no Lego. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that to be happening. That is for sure. But I can imagine people queuing up. The thing is, the queues are going to be massive outside the shops, aren't they? Because people are going to be queuing up for 3 completely different things. Yeah, the 1x2s. They just had some 1x2 whites, but I was thinking maybe like some stuff from the theme park, or just add it on to something. So it does look effective. But I've got white and brown 1x2s. I've got all the bright colours as well, but obviously there's no really need. You can't use those for what we're doing. Put some goats under the bridge and a troll. I could. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. I need more people sig figs. That's what I need. Because if I had more people sig figs, I could have them being chased and whatever else. Because I've got a bench free, so somebody could be just chilling. I could have one of our sig figs being chased by all the zombie caps. That would work. That would work well. I could put your sig fig under the bridge, Anthony, because you're a right little troll. That'll work well. Mr. King's sig fig. Right, that is actually looking quite tiny. I do like that. Not too sure if I like that bit though. Oh, see, I can't get it off. The pain is real. I think that should be. Who's crossing my bridge? Oh, Ginty wants a bridge. Okay, come on then. Set up a scenario, Ginty. So you're on the bridge, are you? And Mr. King is underneath the bridge. That will work. That's better. That's better. Okay, good. No, Ginty, not always. No. Oh, I can just see Ginty stood on her bridge like this. Like, come on then, have it. Oh dear. You are mental. Right, I'm going to carry on adding this water in. I'm just going to start losing my arm in a second. I will show you the effects, and then we've got to connect up the rest of the water. Actually, before I do add the rest of this in, I want you to make sure that you're happy. You're happy. So that is now the water with the effects. That's going to be the outlet for the next piece. And then that's what I'm doing down the side, yeah? I think that looks okay, because you've got the main bit in down the side, and then it's just it's just a little step over if need be, and then we can carry on with that bit. I think that looks right. That bit of water with the texture looks okay, because you can just see that it's in there, but it's not overpowering. I think that looks better, and then it will wrap round, because obviously when it gets pushed together, you'll have the path either side of the water, so that'll be all right. And then obviously what we can do is we can just carry on with another path coming down and off. So I think you've sort of managed to get away with it without having to extend anything, which is good. Let me get you back in. You would have thought I would have had the legs all spot on by now, wouldn't you? But no. There we go. Yeah, that was the plan. I thought that's the only way I could sort of split it, but it's still part of it. And then we can just spit the water out and then use the water as the divides. But obviously where it's skinny, it's just a step over. Jay's looking all right. Did you just see that then? Do you just see the water, or do you need a quick look? But the daredevil scene is in and done. Just wrapping the water around the side of the building so we can connect it basically from that. Don't forget, we've got the waterfall right at the top, haven't we? So I will need to make a drop and then add it in all the way into the waterfall, or I can just wrap it around the garden and into Ninjago docks. So there's two ways of doing it. Jay, Jinty's in, Saturday Av's in. Mandy has fallen asleep with her donut, I think. Yes, I think it looks okay, because you've got that little you've got that little bit with the stepping stone where you can obviously just step over it, and then we can just add in more to it, so that'll do the trick. And then we've got that, and we've added in all down the side is tiled and all across the front, and then I'm just going to do down the side now. Hello, Fluff. This should get emotional quickly. She's going to be jumping somewhere. So last night, she got herself in the roller coaster of all places. She's never done that before. All right, so let me get you in and spin you around. What are you doing? You want to come up? Hopefully she'll go into a little bed. Yeah, so we can get that connected to the waterfall at the top. Jinty wants a little bridge, and Mr. King is going to be a troll underneath the bridge. So that'll be good. How was your food, Jane? Did you stuff your face nicely? So as I'm putting this water in, I need you guys to think of the next little scene to set up, and I need to know the size of what that's going to be. Because obviously the water, because as it stands, I could just do the water in a straight line, and then we've got like a big rectangle and a smaller rectangle, and then we can just put two more scenes in. Or I can zigzag the water and split it up into three. So I just need to know what you guys want, and then we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Good. Happy days. Father-in-law liked it. Jay's happy. Kiara's happy. Hello, Kiara's father. How are we? So, all good. No bother. Enjoy your next sitting. Is that the next thing? Sitting, that's the one. Enjoy your next sitting. Oh, knock that off. Got far too carried away. We'll just pretend that never happened. Magic. Yeah, so we can have, basically we've got if I just connect the water up almost in a straight line, we'll have the same size as the water, and then we'll have something much bigger, and then obviously we got all this long walkway as well then. So yeah, I think it'll be good. Yeah, Joe's just doing a flying visit. He's got some toy releases this evening that he's getting his teeth sunk into. So he might stick his head head back through. We'll see. Obviously, this is his little project child, isn't it? So he's making sure that it's going all right. This is extremely difficult to tile. Not that I want sympathy from anybody, but this really is difficult because I have got no room whatsoever. It's that tight. I can't even put the camera there. I do like this. I do like the water. I think it looks nice. I think it looks good. So what have I missed? So like a resident Wattweiler, I stand guard of my bridge. So do you want your sig fig with a dog? And do we get a little troll and call it Anthony, or do we try and get Anthony's sig fig underneath it? How do you guys want it? What would you guys like to be added in? You know, we've made more progress in the last hour and 51 minutes, which is, I bet people are watching this back going, really? We've made more progress in the last hour and 51 minutes than we have done in the last 2 Mondays put together. So that's over 6 hours. So we're not doing bad. Not doing bad. Oh, it's really hard to do. Two more bits of water, and then the fun begins, trying to get the grey in. But that's going to look really smart as well. Just how this connects up. They do Lego ducks, don't they? Little circular. Do you want the duck from the Batman CMF? Crazy duck on the I'll have to figure it out, because obviously Saturday Ave is in here. Mr. Saturday Ave sent his sig fig down all the way from Canada. So he sent me this package. So he is there getting his photo taken. And yeah, that looks nice and effective. So yeah, I need to. But what do you want? Oh no, don't want it going in there. Because of how we've got this at the moment, we could add a bridge over the water, or have the bridge in front of the water, or we have the bridge going over and down the water, and we use that as another divide between the two lands, or we don't have a bridge, because also I need to find the pieces. So obviously this is open to everybody, anybody that's watching this back. Answer away. Yeah, we're not doing bad. It's a great time we've done. We're doing okay. What time is it? It's only 8:10. Laughing. We're doing all right. So far, so good. Guys, you just like the video. Thank you very much. Massively helps. Massively helps. And again, thank you so much to everybody that shared the little game. And I know some people have shared that reel that I've put up as well into their story. So hopefully that should gain momentum. And that should attract a few more people to the channel to like it. So we'll be good with that, all going well. So guys, appreciate it. Thank you and thank you and thank you. If you're watching this in the year 2023, thank you for watching. You never know when people watch these back. So you are repping Canada and the UK. Absolutely. But yeah, I need to get some more made up figs. Right, that does look, if I may say so myself, rather smart. I am liking that. Let me just add him in again. Yep, perfect. I don't think that lamppost is in the right place. Might need to move that. Yeah, easy. Definitely need them. Once we get to that number, we'll be hopefully well away. But yeah, spread the word, guys. Massively appreciated. What do we think? That look nice down the side? No windows moment. Yeah, bearing in mind how many times I said it was going to be XYZ shape. Count Duckula. Well, where can we get you one of those from, Ginty? Where can we get you one of them from? Yeah, we need 100 subs. Ginty needs Count Duckula, absolutely. But yeah, Monday was fruity. It was a fruity Monday. But yeah, I think so. Now, does the water come basically in a straight line? And then we've got this area and this bigger area. Is that what we're thinking next? Because I think water down the side looks fine. That comes around because you've got to get the water connecting from here to there. And it just divides it up ever so slightly. I think it'll look nice. And then this bit can be, all of this then gets tiled. But I need to know what scenes we're going to be putting in. So I need your input of what you think would look nice, because that Punisher and Blade setup looks brilliant. So we want more of that kind of goodness. And I definitely want a Count Duckula. I need a Count Duckula for this, Ginty. Where you must just be able to get the little rubber ring, a spare piece, and then just put it on a funky minifig, like a CMF, something like that. Sure, that would look cracking. What bricks do you need, Mr. King? What would we like? What bricks are we after? Right, need the light. Yeah, it's a nice little shape. That would be, I think. Oh, the progress of not having to worry about windows. Oh, the second you wrote that comment Saturday, I was like, I know exactly what bit he's talking about. Oh, don't I know? I cried myself to sleep. That is for sure. Right, that bit isn't looking too bad. Yeah, I think there's plenty of space for ideas. Loads of them, because can you see? No, not really. Can you see? No. Okay. Hang on. It's just that bit close for me to tile and old, but that's the two shapes that we've got. So we've got that shape there, which I'm just going to finish off with this lighter grey, and then you've got you've got that nice shape, and then you've got this much bigger shape. Mandy, we started to get a little bit worried because I thought you had passed out because of your donut. So this is what it looks like now. So we've got the texture in the water. We've wrapped the water around the side of the building. We've added some more gory bits in on that bit. We've added in some splatter effects. The daredevil scene is there. He's the main boss, that one. He was done on purpose. And then we've got the tiles down the side. Ginty needs a Count Duckula. Anthony wants a troll bridge. Yes, you heard that right, a troll bridge. And yeah, that we're rocking and rolling. So donut's still in the box after all of that. Oh, Ginty, we thought you had fallen asleep in your donut and all sorts. But Ginty, she's back. Mandy is back. But yeah, we've done more in the last 2 hours, Mandy, than in the last two or three lives. But we were just saying about how emotional it was potentially going to be with the windows. That could have got painful quickly. That works. Loving these little pieces, because I can just add them straight in. Nice, nice, nice. We are getting there. Getting there. Yeah, I think because it's just tough to figure out exactly what everybody wants when it comes to their lives. But now we've got this sort of plan in place. But we're going to have that same scenario coming in a second, aren't we? So we need to figure out what is occurring next in these two spaces that we've got, really, and just how we can make them work. Right. If I pull these out the way, you will be able to see the two bits of space. Nice. Nice. Right. Da-da. What do we think? I woke up because somebody was talking about my donut. Yeah, we're going to steal it. We're going to steal it because you said it was a nice chocolate donut. And now you disappeared. And it was like, oh, well, has she eaten it? I reckon you fell asleep in it, to be honest. So we have two areas, area 1 and area 2. What goes in those areas? Do you want a bridge going over this little bit into one to another? So it's just a small bridge like that. And then obviously Ginty can be on top with a Duck Dracula and Anthony can be underneath. What do we reckon? But yeah, we got the Punisher, Blade and Daredevil's all in there. And you've got I think that's looking really effective. I think it's looking nice and clean. The gates will go here, I reckon, Saturday Ave. Like that. Some sort of gatage. Just like that. We've got to put Killian's gates in for sure. Because I think they need to be put in. And don't forget, around here, you have got Venom. I wanted my sig fig being chased by Venom. So, oh, other way. There we go. So that is in and done. But that, to be fair, could be moved over. I could move it over, but yeah, it's getting there. I can add in some plantage to this bit. I can add some plants in on there now, but before I even tile anything, I need to know what goes where. Well, we've got this little scene over here, so we could use these two for something. You got the Mysterio on the side of the building, around the side. He's one of the only ones that you can't actually see, so he could be used for something, because I've not added in any figures, like main figures on the side, apart from, oh, there's one there. I didn't even know she was there. Let me have a look and see who that is. Didn't even see her. That looks, was that Batgirl? Who is that? Answers on a postcard. Jay has hidden a figure and I didn't even know it was there. Come on, line up. The thing I had you in, I've sort of broken down, so I can get you in. Who is that? Oh, it's the cat one, is it? She's got Crystal. So we've got a Diamond Thief. And we've got Mysterio on the side of the building. Nobody's in the building. Carnage is obviously at the top. We've got a random figure just chilling out on the side as well. So we've got her just on the side. But yeah, as it goes for sort of heroes and villains, yeah, it's what do we do with these spaces? Because we can make up like another building. We can add different bits and pieces in. We've got the flowerage to put in. So I did say I was actually going to add some plants and stuff into here. I need some brown 1x2s that will hold the plant. That's what I need, because I need to put them in there, because I've got the lily pads and, like I said before, the old-fashioned 3-prong plant. So yeah, well, yeah, I think we've done okay, Mandy. I think it's been all right. Yeah, when you see that, just added that little bit of effect in the water, I think that looks really smart. I probably need to add in a little bit of effect there as well. But the little bit of details. What do you think about adding in some effect just here, or should we just leave it clear and just have the effect as it is there? Because it comes up on the camera, but I can see it, but you guys probably can't see it very well. Obviously, Saturday Ave, you are there, dude. Look, I set her up so she's running away, and then we've got these two sort of just in a bit of shock, and then he's about to bolt and run. So for photos, it looks okay. But yeah, that is what is occurring at the moment. So I think what we probably need to do is figure out exactly what bigger pieces you guys want to build next, and I can add in the plants and stuff maybe. Yeah, but there is a set, isn't there, with Spider-Man, with him with the long mechanical wings. I could add some height somewhere. That might look quite nice, because we did say about a flying vehicle, like yay high. But that'd have to be on the bigger bit than the smaller bit. But you got Stan Lee just making his cameo. He's just stood there. These two captains are part of this zombie fest just there, so you can't really see them, can you? But there's three zombie captains just chilling. We have got a diamond stealer and a pink jacket not doing anything. But we need to add in some plantage. That would definitely be a good start, I think. Also, colour-wise, do we use any other coloured tiles in that area? Because I am at your mercy currently. But as long as you, so, come on, put us all out of our misery. Have you now finished that donut? Yeah, there'll be a lot of scenes in that zombie bit, that's for sure. But like I said, I've got the old-fashioned plants. But I've got, and then I've got the lily pad underneath. To be fair, that's what they're going to have to sit in for now, because I haven't got so that's that, and then they can just sit down on whatever. So I could actually add them in wherever. I didn't think that's how they would be going down, but I guess that would be that's the way to do them. So I'll make some plants up. I make some plantage up. Get your brains rattling around what could be added in. Because don't forget, I've got some CMF figs that could be chased and all that kind of thing. So just need you to let me know. This is it. It's just very much a case of what scenes can we do, because this brown bit here, where we've got the multicolored checkered walkway from the bugle to the steps, I was going to put some plants in there and some shrubbery, so that'll break that little bit up. So we've got the batten in the far corner, and then we've got some height, and then we've got some water. We just need some other scenes, really. Well, yeah, we can do some. I'm going to add in some plants and stuff. Because I've got the three zombies. I need some more trees, obviously. We could always figure out where we're going to put the gate in that back wall. I had to clock in for a second. I was like, what is Mandy? Oh, build some of them. But yes. But yeah, we've got some of those I can add in and do, and they can just sit on the lily pad. So I could just have them basically just dotted in around the zombies to start with, I guess. Also, the brown, I've got the brown and red discs. I've got them in black as well, I think. I have black, brown, red, and black. There must be something we must be able to do with these, just because they're a completely different shape. So I picked them up because I thought it might look quite effective. Here's I've got lilac and green. Lilac, green, and pink are the ones that I've picked up. Yeah, it was really cool that they had. Also, you can imagine how many you can get into a cup as well. So I filled that cup to an inch of its life. I thought it'd be nice to just to add them. Oh, it's all right. I know where that one is. Yeah, they are. They're the circular tiles, man. That's it. Yeah. So we've got the just the smooth brown, black, and red. They'll show up. So I can add them in somewhere. But obviously I can't put anything on top of them because they've got no stud or anything. But yeah, add some plantage in. I will add in very quickly. Bear with me. Ow. I want to just add in the plants just by the bugle, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget, and then I'm going to be annoyed that we forgot to do it. So, these things are wedged in. These are. Come on. Oh, good lord. Oh, just bent my nail all the way back. It's not having it. It's not having it. Oh, good lord. Lordy. Got it. Concentration phase. I think that will work. A bear? Where should we put the bear? I don't know, I've got a bear. Yeah, we can now scoop. Yeah, I did it for the first time. I did it in Billund, and then smashed it. Right, what do we think? It's the first one, but does that work? And then just add in a few, because obviously that's the walkway round. Just add in like one there, and that's the flowerage done. If we think that will do the trick, and then I can start adding in some more. But does that look okay? Right, I'll get 3 more of them done, and then that's that area done then. Because I know what happens, we'll build something, we'll have to take it off to do it. So give us a couple of minutes just to, because I've got to peel these up. So just give us a few minutes. You guys can carry on talking about bears or whatever you crazy people are talking about. I wonder, should I do that? Oh, absolutely. That's what we want. God, these red. Oh, God. You choked on that one. Oh. These red studs. For a little bit of height. You can't even see them. Oh, look. My little trick. I've just put the brown around it. But you can't see that it's on a red stud, so I can twizzle it around however. Nice. That'll hide everything. Nice. I'm always streaming on. I just talk to everybody in my sleep. Well, I don't actually sleep. I think that's the problem. What do you mean pretend? Pretend. I do. I'm actually quite happy with my little flower display. I think Ginty's gone, so she's going to miss out on the games. His kitchen waiting for a post. Yeah, I'm sat. Yeah, that's it. I'm literally like, I'm just waiting for these answers, guys. Where are they? At 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't get any sleep. Done deal. Absolutely. You're going to jump on with me, Mandy? We do a joint live. Oh, just knocked him over. He's gone. The carrier pigeons haven't turned up, put it that way. They have yet to arrive. Those carrier pigeons did not want to know, Monday. They're like, no thinking and you. Not today, not today. I think if we might have accidentally done a really nice flower there. Drop that. Impressed. That's all your hands can handle. Fair enough. We'll allow that. We will allow it. You could do what Jess did, and she had that board, didn't she? It was just was it for April Fools? The amount of people that she got to join in on that was ridiculous. Right, I need to know what you guys think of this. I'm actually quite impressed. Need to add in one more right in the corner, and we'll be done and happy. Yeah, throw that in there on one of those. I bet the anticipation is absolutely killing you. I bet you can't wait to see just the colourfulness of this flower bed. I didn't another one just there. Oh, really? What, you're getting new travel rules coming, eh? When do they start off, Mandy? Right. I'll move it over so you can kind of see. I'm quite impressed. What do we think? Be honest. Okay. What do we reckon? I think that splits it up because we said we're going to do that there. Sort of hidden it. Got some lilacs and greens and pinks. Yeah. Happy? Happy days. Right, that's that area done on that side then, which is good. Let me put the row plate back in. But that's a sort of detail that we can do. If I can find some of the coloured petals, it'll be quite nice. But obviously, in case anybody's freaking out, that's the other row plate. I had to take that away. That's why I wanted to do that now, just because it'd have been really difficult to do it if we built anything on that green area. So that bit is in. I think that might make quite a nice photo as well. Ooh, let me just get the like clear that little section off. I'll actually show you it properly. Looks quite effective with the grey beside it. Obviously, I've got a pile of nonsense in the middle, but I think putting that checker where we put that checker, that's really split the colour up nicely. And that's another scene that we can do. I need to add in some figures just walking, or with some benches or something. Yeah, done. No, Jay's not touching that. Some figures just walking, or with some benches or something. Yeah, done. No, Jay's not touching that. But obviously, we've done the steps. And he comes down. That's the little scene that we've got going on. And then, as you guys know, got the row plate, and it will come down and round past that flower bed, and then into that checker bit there. So I think that works. I think that works really well. Yeah, happy. So that bit done. So we need a scene here to add in 4 figures, which have been chased by probably these 2. So I need to find another 3 figs to put in there. Another 2 is a pandas on the floor. Which is definitely isn't a panda, it's a fox, but we'll leave that for a debate that for another night. But yeah, so you can think of a photo taken from that. So we just need to figure out what tiles we can have going to work on the blackened checker. So I think I have got some 1x2s with the studs in, so we can put some minifigures on there. I suppose we could maybe have like a garden. Just write it in the comments, Mandy. Just write it in the comments, or take a screenshot, and then you can tag me in your story, and I can share it if you really want to see it. Maybe on the black and the checker, maybe Ginty could be there. All jokes aside, because she does it as a career, so she does all the gardening side of stuff. So we could actually have Ginty Sigfig. She's not in the chat at the moment, is she? So we could have Ginty Sigfig somewhere around here, and then all the tools and stuff that she needs. That way, it would only need to be 1 or 2 figures, and it wouldn't look crazy. Yeah, I think that would be. I think that will work well. So done. That clump's done. That looks really nice. Got loads of these. Look, that's only like a teeny tiny amount. Water's in. Probably what I'll do next is actually pack those tiles up, and then we can see what space that we've got. Because those tiles were all down, and that's all the tiles I had to remove to fit in that blade building. I know you're on a bit of a cut over, but at least you can sort of see. I'm sure that's got Ginty's hairpiece. I'm sure it is. I need to find out, because that would work. I think that would work though. Right, let's have a bit of a quick tidy. So we got plenty of these black roofing panels. I've got some more glass as well. I've got another 2 or 3 panes of 3. I've got 3 more panes of glass if we can use those. Yeah, any ideas that you can think of. We've got some more. Obviously, we've got some more masonry bricks that we can do some bits and pieces in, and I've got plenty of these tan bits in. So we could either make just a low wall, and I could add in. What do you think, actually? You know where we've got this brown zigzaggy bit, and then we've got the brown with the water and the grey. What if I just put a single stud high of a masonry brick, so it's like a low wall, but you could still see the water over the top of it? What do we reckon? Oh yeah, the date for us, the clocks change on Saturday night, so the lives will change if you guys don't do it by a different time frame. So yeah, you got to keep that in mind. Well done, Mandy. Otherwise, I'll just be sat here by myself crying, going, nobody's here. So do I add in a bit more texture and add in a low wall to the zombie area? Do I do that next? And then that way I can actually add in the gate, because otherwise the gate's just not going to work. But yeah, Killian, like I said, Killian found the perfect scale gate. What do you reckon? Because if that is the case, I can just leave these masonry bricks out, and I can just plonk them down. I think it might add a bit more texture to it. I think it would look quite smart. But yeah, we're doing good this evening. Yeah, doing all right. We're doing all right. Because I'll be on for another 25 minutes. We'll keep it to the 3-hour mark, and then because some people might come in the last 15-20 minutes, or other people might be done. So What is going on with that? That's very strange. Sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you. Just got a notification coming through saying nothing's working with the internet, but I think it is. Yeah, it is. No idea. Yeah, it's excuse me. It's a bit weird how everything chops and changes at different times, isn't it? Yeah, that's your water. That's that bag. Where is the little bag for these smaller tiles? There it is. We are good. Well, Monday might be a bit fruity when we do the Monday. We'll have to see. Right, that's the 1x2 that I got with a little black stud on it. So that'll work perfect with the black and white checkered path. I can add that in, and we'll be laughing on that. That'd be good. So what do you think, guys? Do I add in that little masonry wall just to split it up as a completely separate area, and then we can figure out where we can put the gates? And I need to, if somebody did, or they can somebody take a screenshot of what we've done so far and send it to Killian, because Killian obviously wants the gore. So but I can add the wall in and maybe put the stepping stones with it. I don't know. I don't know if that would all come out all right. Yeah, it's a bit awkward when it all changes. But on a positive, now the clocks are going to change. When I do get back to the UK Windsor Park, I am really hoping it's lit up at night, and that way I can film the Miniland for you at night, which would be really, really nice. Because that is one thing I am really annoyed about at Billand, because the day that I was there, it closed early, and I walked past it on the way home to go to the airport, and it looked incredible lit up. So yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. But yeah. Right, I am only gone quiet because I don't want to be dropping these on the floor. I'm tempted to put that wall in. I'm not too. I will be on for another 20-ish minutes, Daniel, and then that'll be it. I think I'm tempted just to put this wall in, a single stud wall, and see what that. Yeah, I think that looks going to look better. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, Daniel, I will catch you in a minute. I'm going to take up all the brown and then put the brown back on top of that wall, so it looks like it's a Cotswold stone wall like we have over this way. But you'll still see the water if you look over the top of it, and it just gives that real nice divide, and then we can figure out exactly where we can put this gate. So Mandy, I need your donut sugar brain for this one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a row of those and just see what it looks like. So obviously you'll be able to see the water behind it, but when you take a photo from the front, it looked like it's split up. and it will look like it's a Cotswold stone wall. That is the plan. So I'm going to go with that. Hopefully you guys agree. I hope. There'll be somebody going, no, don't do it. But yeah, we want the zombie bit as a completely separate bit. So I think it's probably the best. Oh, I've got the tripod the wrong way. I think it's the best thing to do. Hold on to your lunch. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, a low wall. Now I've got these. Yes. That's the way. And then we can work on this area with, I guess, flowerage and other bits and pieces. Then on Monday, when everybody's back at it, we can figure out exactly what everybody wants. But I'm gonna just do the whole. I don't know if I do the whole thing or not. I might do every couple. Might do a broken wall. That might be a bit. I think if I do a broken wall Monday, it might look a little bit more, because it's supposed to be. If I go sort of low up and zigzag it, I think that might look okay. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah, it just adds a little bit, makes it a little bit different. I will show you now, Mandy. What do we think? Anybody that's watching this back, what do we think of this little back wall? What do you reckon? And I add in a couple of more that way. I think it splits it up quite nice. It will hide any joins as well. That'll be okay. Put that one like that. Put that one like that, and then put that one in the corner. And there we go. That's what we want. What do you think? Hopefully that passes the test. Just as a bit of. Are you happy with that, Mandy? Anybody else that's watching? Happy? Right. Okay. Oh, you're at the ceiling. We don't want that. There we go. There we go. Okay. That will pass the test. I think it looks all right. I think it looks smart enough. Yeah, I think so. Just need to figure out what we're going to do with this zombie bit now, don't we? And then figure it out. Yeah, I think it does. Shall I carry on going up further, do you reckon I should do it sort of a little bit further up? Just so it would look like it's quite a nice photo as well. Just splits the area up nicely. It's not too overpowering, so it's not like you can't see the water behind it or anything, is it? The brain. Yeah, there's a bit of texture. Done. Happy days. Happy. Yeah, because they're going to get lost in the it now means we don't have to put as many trees in, which is helpful. There we go. All right, you're the first one to see it, Mandy. There we go. What do we think? No, not yet, man. They need to hunt them down. I haven't seen them yet. But you can see how effective it's going to look with the trees, though. Yeah, because obviously those figures they're cool figs, so yeah, that little bit of wall works. But yeah, it just needs something as simple as that, put with the wall behind it and the tree there. Zombie in front, happy days. Put a bit of plantage in. That's what I'll do for the next. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be a bit different. I think they look okay. I'm sure everybody's got their own opinion, but I think it looks all right. Right, Mandy, what should we do for the last sort of 10 minutes? Shall I try and get some plantage put in, or do I be boring and try and tidy up a little bit? But yeah, I think. What was your idea with these circular pods? What did you think for those? What did you want me to do? Yeah, because you've got brown, black, and red for these discs. And then we've got some window panes left, and we've got the larger platforms to stand on. And we've got some spiders' webs as well. So yeah, I think that just looks effective. Just like that. Oh yeah, I could just use them. That's a great idea. I could just fill it out, so putting the trees down, couldn't I? All right, hang on. He says. Still hang on. Still trying to pin it down. There we go. God, these are a pain to put down. These are. Good. Come on, you. What's going on with these? They don't need to sit on something, do they? I thought they just I thought they would just sit on the base plate, but they're not liking it. They should just, surely they should just pop down over the teeth. No, that's definitely not right. That's not going to work. Come on. There we go. I've got a faulty piece here, man. Shocking. Right, so for reference then, just a little bit something like this. Yeah, I thought they should be. A bit like that. Is that what you're thinking? And just dot them about. And then I can add the plants and stuff in between and just go from there. Do you think that looks okay? And that spider's pretty cool. So anybody that's watching this back, what do you guys and girls think? Because this is going to be a zombie Captain America sort of apocalypse, and with the wall behind, I think it's going to look okay. Yeah, they should just be normal round tiles, but then we just got to think how far I go up. And then we haven't done bad over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, good thinking. Yeah, I can put them on there with the lily pad. That look really smart. And then that way I won't need to get as many trees, because I think like that, because if I had just 2 there, 1 there, I'll add 1 or 2 in and just see how it looks, and then we will call it there, Mandy. Hang on, let's have a look with this. So one with no doodahs on it. No, be doodah free. Yeah, that works. That works absolutely fine. Yeah, they work. They work lovely. They cover a nice area as well. Yeah, there we go. Get off. Yeah, so I just plonked in 2 there, and if you look through the caps, can you see it? I just plonked in another one. Plonked in another one there. We can just repeat that sort of thing. I think that would be real smart. It gives it that sort of woodland vibe then, doesn't it? Yeah, it saves on the trees, definitely. Perfect. All right, well, we can continue that on Monday. But yeah, I think we can get it done in there. I think that would be nice. I've got to figure out what we can do with this bit. I've got to figure out what Ginty's sig fig is, and then we can get her doing that bit. and then obviously that bit is done, the water's in, and then the water goes round. So that is that. Right, Mandy, I think it's just me and you. So I will leave it there. I think everybody else has gone for their food and stuff. I know you're an hour ahead, so you can get yourself to bed. So yeah, we'll go live again on Monday, and we'll catch up on all the uploads and all the videos. And Windsor has gone live, and that is their best part for the Halloween. So yeah, I think we've got some good stuff to come. I'll try and get some nice photos, and I'll put the photos up in the next day or two. But I think that'll be us, Mandy. You might as well finish it there. So I will say goodbye to you, and yeah, we'll carry on. See you on the next one. Ta-da.